Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're taking a look at the last character for the Heavy Hitters month-long contest. And while it's not somebody who's competed in the UFC or the MMA, I think we can all agree that Umaga, otherwise known as
Umanga.
definitely had a heavy hitter reputation in the squared circle. And yes, we have him in game finally. Fan favorite. I know I was a fan. Very happy to finally see him in the game. Let's take a look at his character model. Excellent. Looks great. Looks great. So Umaga, the Samoan Bulldozer. Even this poster art, card art, is excellent. Props to the design team. He looks really good. He is a ruthless aggression trickster. So throwing another into the fold with King Booker, Trickster Vince McMahon. I'm still a big fan of Viva La Raza, Eddie Guerrero. So aggressive trickster. Trainer ability, we are continuing with the trend with the other characters we've seen this month. 18k multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 1, and yellow submission moves do 50% more damage per turn. Links, the Anoa'i Maya Via Legacy gems do 25% more damage, and Ruthless Aggression, matching any color gems, charge moves of that color by 1 more move point. Gear bonus, just the one standard set of gear. So I'm going to have 4 different builds for you. First one we're going to take a look at is available at 3-star. It is double black with green 1. So black one is a bear hug, 7 MP color submission. Choose 7 gems to make into green submission gems and do 134,826 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into botch gems. Black 2, the Slingshot, Seated Senton, 7 MP as well. Deal 47,705 damage and choose 6 gems to make into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 116,907 damage and increase your purple MP by 5. If broken by you, deal 102,419 bleed damage to your opponent for 2 turns. And green 1, the pop-up Samoan drop, 6 MP, deal 78,395 damage and make 28 random gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 62,837 damage and increase your black MP by 5. If broken by you, steal up to 40,826 health. That is wordy. Okay, so also, apologies for my voice. I know I sound a little higher pitched and a little nasally. Got a bit of a head cold, so sorry if I got like the Lois Griffin thing going on. PETA. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick. I'm okay, but you know, just in case you were wondering. So we're gonna start with Striker Woods for more black MP. We're gonna go with Jinder for more traps, and then I don't have Acro Dragon. That would be a really good pick to put here. I do have the preview Shinsuke Nakamura, but upon testing, similar to King Woods, he doesn't work. So a little disappointing that I can't actually accurately reflect this coach ability, but it should apply to the health stolen from the traps, and you should steal about up to 81,000 health. Like I said, does not currently work, so can't show it. But Dragon and Shinsuke would be the 2 coaches I would go with. Since I don't have them, we're going to do the whole free-to-play seal of approval thing for this build. And we're going to go with Lacey for purple and green gem damage, and Santa Hogan for 2,200 flat. For the belt, we're going with full armor because we're going to try to break some of these trap gems from the seated Senton to bleed them out while we're submitting them. And then the hope is that once this is charged up, they'll break some and load our black MP, and we'll just keep bleeding and subbing the entire time. It's a little clunky. There isn't really a plate that goes green to black all that well. I do have the All Heart equipped. I was testing it on a different build, and I figured the rest of his builds really don't need a plate, so I'm just going to keep it on for the entire thing. We have a black percent for a little more move damage, and we're going to go against Ivar, and let's see what Umaga has for us. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be a little cute with this. I'm gonna try to be a little cute with this. We want to break those because, like, him breaking them does nothing for us in this build. It gives us purple MP, which we're not using. So we want to break them with our sub gems. What I'm going to do is do 2 4 matches, and we'll break all of those traps, and then we'll just kind of scatter the rest, because we really just want to use it to load the other green move. But we stacked 9 bleeds. As you can see, he's starting to go. And then we'll put out our random traps. We really just need him to hit 1 trap gem. We really just need him to hit 1. I'll take the 3. We'll steal some health. Thank you. That's all we needed. So he could charge up our black moves for us, which would be kind of cool. I'm going to deploy the same strategy. So go 1 2 and then 1 2. There we go. And that should break all the bleed ones. It's nice that we have 1 choose, so you can kind of remember where you put them. But that's going to stack 9 bleeds on him. And the bleed is for 2 turns, which is nice, so it's not like a 1 and done. If the sub is at least 2 turns, you'll be able to get both of those off, and should be able to pin him somewhat quickly. Bit of thinking involved. But definitely effective for a bleed sub. But that's 3-star. Let's see what he's got at 4-star. 4-star build we're going to take a look at brings in the finisher and the 4-star green move. So the finisher is the Samoan Spike, 10 MP, deal 153,295 damage, make 28 trap gems into green gems, and pin the opponent. Going to run that alongside the pop-up Samoan drop. And green 2, the running headbutt drop, 6 MP, deal 72,693 damage, and choose a 3x2 area to swap into purple gems. So entourage for this, again, very straightforward. Steel for green MP, Jinder for more traps, Lacey for more purple and green gem damage, and Santa Hogan for gem damage. You could also do Hall of Fame Hall for those 2 extra green gems on the finisher if you feel like it. I will forego those for that little extra bit of damage. For the belt, we're going full Fury, and I have some decent purple gem substats, so that's the focus there. Again, all heart plate is just there. It's just there. It doesn't do anything. If you really want a plate, you could do the glowing phantom, but it really doesn't need any recycling help. Purple percent for the finisher. It is a mere 99%, but I know it is better than most, so I will take it and run. And again, going from the armor bleed build to the fury green gem build. So let's see how this one goes. So we're going to use the running headbutt drop first, because we want to have as many traps out there as possible to turn green. Let's go here. Try not to break any green gems when you're placing. We didn't even cascade either. It is a Christmas miracle. Pop up Samoan drop, which looks really cool move animation wise. And then finisher, Samoan spike, basically gonna turn, I mean, we had some land on green, so didn't need Hall of Fame Hall anyways. Turn the rest of those traps into green gems, and we're going to steal health as well as do all the damage. Again, Showboat Shinsuke Nakamura, if he worked, would be an excellent coach. But even though we don't need to steal the health, we're still doing the damage. So about 2 mil on turn 1 with the Fury Belts. So that is a very straightforward recycling moveset. If he kicks out and starts to do some damage, you keep yourself alive by stealing health with the traps. So straightforward. I don't want to say idiot proof because, you know, there's always going to be someone, but yeah, that's the 4-star build. Let's take a look at the 5-star. 5-star build brings in the last 2 purple moves that we haven't looked at yet. So we're going to run it alongside the Slingshot Seated Senton. Purple 2 is the Samoan Wrecking Ball 6 MP. Deal 41,339 damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into black gems. And purple 3, the Wild Samoan Splash 9 MP. Deal 113,967 damage and force your opponents to skip their turn for 2 turns. So the entourage for this, again, keeping it super simple. Woods for purple MP, Jinder for more traps, and then Lacey and Santa Hogan for gem damage. We're going to keep the Fury strap. Again, I just have an all heart plate on there for a later build. But if you have the Eternal Positivity plate where you break black, get purple, that would work as well if you're worried about filling up that stun move in time. Little tricky per chance because you need the opponent to break the traps to charge your purples. So maybe the Eternal Positivity plate, not the worst idea, just as an insurance policy. But we're going to try to play to get them to break the traps just to see what to expect. So let's go. So we don't have a black match, unfortunately. That would have been nice. So 2x3 to swap into black gems. And then we're going to anticipate that Mr. Ivar here is going to match his primary color, which is red. So we're going to do that. And he'll have to do that. And then we will take the other 3 on this purple to deal a little bit of bleed damage. Just a little bit. Your turn, Ivar. Oh, you jerk! Well, shit. Listen. It's fine. I came prepared. Have no fears! Stunlock is here! Yay! And then we'll just hope that he takes this green match when he tries to kick out, right? Right? Come on! Come on! He can do it. I'll take it. There we go. See? The plan all along. The plan all along. Alternatively, what you can do is that, and I don't like that there's this cluster up here, so I'm going to do that. maybe something happens. But because he's stunned for a bit, so we're just gonna do a little bit of bleed damage here. Get some more traps out on the board. Ta-da! And like I said, we would normally anticipate that he's going to take his primary colors, but if we do that black match, that'll drop that down and cause a pin. Maybe he'll take this 4-break here. Maybe not. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And he'll bleed. Of course he gets a 4 match up there. Or he could just bleed into eternity. That's totally what I meant to do. So that's I would put that on defense, because you know the AI is going to play that to perfection, right? So if you want to mess up somebody's day on defense, I'd consider that build. I don't know how I feel about running it offensively, because it's kind of hard to have them break the traps when they're stunned. But the AI, like I said, can probably figure it out. One more build I want to take a look at, so let's go set that up. Last thing I wanted to try is something that would work with the all heart plate, and this is what I landed on. A tricolor build. Black one, the bear hug color sub that is a choose green. Purple 2, which is the Samoan wrecking ball, which is a choose black. And green 2, the running headbutt drop, which is a choose purple. So headbutt drop loads the wrecking ball loads the bear hug loads the running headbutt drop. And with the all heart plate, you keep stacking your gem damage. Not that it's going to be anything too crazy. There's no multiply gems or anything like that, but you could still stack it a decent amount. For the entourage, Woods for purple MP, Lacey and Santa Hogan for gem damage. We're going to bring in Zombie Kevin Owens just to speed things up a little bit. 6 turns. And like I said, all heart plate, we're going to go full fury. Starting with 25k on our purples. So, I mean, this could stack a little better than I think. Let's just give it a spin, see what it does. So the good thing about this build is you could start with, if you have tour perks, you could start with the black MP trainer or purple MP trainer or a green MP trainer. You can basically start with what's available to you. I just left Xavier Woods on. And if I go there, we're going to cascade. Chances are we're going to cascade here too. We didn't. That's kind of cool. Choose 7 gems to make into green gems. We only need a 3 match. So we'll take that. We'll cover up what's already there. And then we'll take away his primary color. And 6 turns. So really just for damage more than anything, just to speed it up. The MP drain is nice. We've already charged our move. So if he gets out, he gets out. But the purpose of this is just to trigger the all heart plate and charge the move. Ta-da! So now 31 and 22. We can do this again. And cascade, because, you know, why wouldn't we? But we got pin bar now, at least. Let him do his thing. We don't even need to take a green match at this point, so... Again, just kind of cover up his colors. Put one there for good measure. And just kind of slowly trucking along. Of course he'd pin us. So much for trying to stack this, hey? Just, it's like it knows I'm doing a preview. Well, now what? So we've double stacked. We're at 42. That's a bit of an odd looking animation. Kind of out of nowhere. And we're gonna pin anyways, so let's, you know, try to get a little bit of damage in here. There we go. So obviously this works better if he doesn't keep pinning you. I know. Not a lot to ask, but... I will do that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Oh my god. Wow. This is not going well at all. I'm like, I want this build to work, and it's just straight up not working. Trust me, y'all will have better luck. Trust me. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. If things moved a little more fluidly, but whatever. Let's just end the match. Ta-da! Y'all get the point. Recycles, all the moves feed into each other. All heart boosts the gem damage as you go. You could use Rocky Johnson as a coach for 50% more to that sub and an extra turn if you feel so inclined, but wanted to keep it free-to-play seal of approval. All right, let's conclude the preview. So that concludes our first look at Umaga, the Samoan Bulldozer. To reiterate, he is a ruthless aggressive trickster. So he is falling in the same category as King Booker, Trick Vince McMahon, Viva La Raza, Eddie Guerrero, some other ruthless aggression tricksters. Let's see who we have at ruthless aggression trickster. Hold on. I know how to use this. I'm a content creator. Eddie. Edge, of course. Booker, Umaga, Vince, who I don't have. You'll have to take my word for it. But where do you think he falls in amongst them? Again, I don't have Acro Dragon to preview. He would be really, really clutch for him. If Showboat Shinsuke Nakamura worked properly, he would also be clutch. King Woods with the bleeds, he would also be clutch. I know I'm, free-to-play seal of approval video is I either don't have people or the ones I do have don't work. But let me know what you think about finally getting Umaga in the game again. Trainer ability 18k. Multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 1, and yellow submission moves do 50% more damage per turn. He is a half-hardy trainer. As the Anoa'i Maivia Legacy Link and Ruthless Aggression, matching any color gems charge that move that color by 1 more move point. Just the one standard set of gear. So, let me know what you think. Questions, comments, concerns in the comments of this video. How would you run him if you got him? Are you an Umaga fan? Are you happy to see him in game? Do you want to see him in the WWE Hall of Fame? I know Rikishi had been advocating for it the last year and a bit. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch again. Sorry about the voice. Feeling a little under the weather, but I'll be okay. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.